Bola. Today we're back at Sunera Kalukutu's farm. Today we want to talk to you about the choosing the right equipments. With AgChem we have these products called Guarani brand. It's made in Brazil. Guarani KNAPSACK, and then we have a few other farm equipments like mist blowers, compression sprayers, high pressure sprayer for backyard farmers, and fertilizer applicators. It is very important to have the right equipment with the right calibration. We have accessories like tips, extension lances, and the spraying shield, the guard for the spraying for vegetable farmers to avoid the damage on the crops if you are doing weed control within your crops. Later here we'll be demonstrating the use of our fertilizer applicator, which is the beauty of using these products is that you'll be applying the product precise application, so you don't over apply, so that you don't waste your fertilizer. It helps you by keeping your production cost to a minimum by applying the exact amount of whether it's chemical or fertilizers when you use. See, the knapsack sprayers, the beauty of these sprayers, it comes with the measuring cups attached to the bottom of the lid, and it's 3 years factory warranty. And we have a backup part service which includes everything you can see here: the belt, the hose, anything that you can. Even the tank. We have a situation where customers came back, there's a big damage on the tank. So we take everything apart, we put it in a new tank, fit it back, give it to the farmer. So we have those as a backup service that we offer. We do have spare parts and tons of spare parts, and we do repair service, and we can even teach you how to do your own service, and you can even just come into our shop and pick up the parts and do your own servicing at home. It is important to maintain the equipment that you use so that you don't waste the chemical that you use when it's time to apply those chemicals. You have a farming program that you need to attach to, and you have to monitor things like insects, disease, and all these are applied at certain time of the crop growth. And to be able to use equipment that is more reliable and it's very robust, so you can use it all the time, over and over again, which will really help you in what you're doing in terms of trying to increase your production for your benefit. And together with it, we have the products also to be able to enable you to produce a good crop, which is much more healthy for the farm, for consumers as well when it reaches the market. Now we'll hand you over to Sayed, who will show you the demonstration on the use of the fertilizer applicator.
So this is what we call the granule applicator. It saves time, saves labor, and precise application. So today I'll be applying the fertilizer on the dalo plants. I've already filled the applicator with the Tate blend fertilizer. Now I'll show you how to adjust the, like for example, Tate blend for dalo. We normally recommend farmers to apply 20 grams per plant. That's for Tate blend. So if you want to use this applicator and use it in your farm, in your dalo farm, then it's better to adjust the applicator before you use. So number one, that indicates 20 grams. So it's very simple to adjust. Just unlock this and unlock this, and you can just push this or just pull it back to number one. There you go. And then close this and this. Okay, all set. It's very comfortable, no backache. There you go. So basically this is how easy it is to use. So our next product is the power mist blower, which comes in 11 liter and 18 liter. So this is the power mist blower. We have got this in 80 liter and 11 liter and powered by Kawasaki engine. We have all the backup parts available. You can use this for farming and for pest control as well. So I fill the tank with the chemical because Sunya just complained that he has a bug problem on his dalu leaves. So I'll just demonstrate how this equipment works. So you can just switch this on, and then pump this about 6 to 8 times. So it sucks the benzene up to the engine. Very comfortable and it's easy to handle. So everything is available at the joystick, the switch, the handle, the speed, everything is available here. I don't have to, it's not far, but everything is available here at the handle, the joystick.
The power mist blower covers large areas quickly and uses less chemicals than a regular backpack sprayer. The Guarani Knapsack mist blower comes with 5 application dose tips with flow rates ranging from 200 ml to 2500 ml. It features a single joystick control and a unique liquid agitation system that injects air at the base of the tank, preventing product sedimentation.
So after you're done, so if the chemical is still in the tank, you can always collect it. You can always open this outlet and collect the chemical in a container. There you go. Because if you leave the chemical in the tank for too long, the pipes and all gets brittle. So it's always good to collect the chemical in a container and keep the tank empty.
To purchase the power mist blower or to find out more, contact AgChem on 708 991 or 708 992 for more details. Coming up next, we're looking at compression and high pressure sprayers.
Sunia, how is it? Is it easy?
This is a compression spray, 7.5 liter compression spray. It's used for the application of insecticide. When you fill the solution inside, all you have to do is pump this to build up the pressure. Lock it, and then you can actually use it by spraying. There's a safety clip. Put it on, and then there you go. The beauty about this equipment, for people who are doing tree crops, I'll show you something else. First I'll release the pressure from there, the pressure release valve, so that chemical doesn't come squirting out. You can take this out, and then we have this, it's called a telescopic boom. It's an extension lens for people who are doing tree crops. They can use this in this situation. There you go. Then again build up the pressure inside. the pressure builds up, you'll find out when you start pumping, it becomes hard as it builds up inside the tank. Yeah, you can use this for spraying your crops. The beauty about this equipment is you can extend this to reach further into your trees. Okay? And you apply insecticide, whether you have citrus, lime, and other tree crops. While the pressure builds up on this small compression sprayer, it throws everything out there. And this extension lens enables you to reach the top of the trees and get the chemicals to where it's really needed to stop the infestation of insects on your tree crops. Whether you're doing guava, kumquat, lime, citrus, avocados, even bananas for applying on banana trees, on chemicals on bananas. You can still use the same equipment. See, Shunya is carrying a 5-liter high pressure sprayer, which is very good for backyard farmers and small scale farming vegetable garden. It's very portable, it's light to carry, and it's very good, and you can adjust the tip to reach further. And it's a very good spray, and we also have the spare parts for that. We have been repairing some of the high pressure sprays, which a few of our customers have, and we have all equipment, spare parts, accessories for the spray as well. It's a high pressure spray. Just look at how easy to use, and it's portable, and it's meant for small scale backyard. You don't have to carry a big KNAPSACK sprayer. You can opt for this high pressure, 5-liter high pressure sprayer.
Sunia, how is it? Is it easy?
Very easy. Easy to operate it.
This high-pressure sprayer is suitable for spraying pesticides, herbicides, fungicides and fertilizers.
This is our normal KNAPSACK sprayer. It comes in 2 sizes, 16 and 20 liters. It's medical in shape because you can carry it at this side, you can carry it that side too. Just demonstrating, this is very high pressure too. We have the adjustable tip which you can adjust according to the spraying that you desire to spray your crop and get the chemicals on both sides of the leaf in order to get a good coverage for insects, or whether you're doing insect or fungicide application. For weed control, as Siad already mentioned with the mist blower, it's important to always keep your equipment clean. At the end of the day, if you have leftovers in a chemical, leftover chemical in the tank, you can always take it out, put it in a container, label it properly, seal it, and keep it in a place away from kids, away from children. And you need to clean your equipment, flush it out with clean water, and so that way it will last longer. See, most of the chemicals, insecticides, have a very strong hydrocarbon solvents. And if you keep the chemical in the tank, it will damage the rubber bushing and the O-rings, the small parts that are in the sprays. In order to avoid that, it's very important to keep your equipment clean after each use. As you can see, I have this. This is the normal standard lance that we have. It comes with a sprayer. But this is the lance extension which you can take this out and fit this here and see how far it reaches. For farmers who opted to do this, they can use this, which is very light. It's made of aluminum alloy, and it can easily fit into this sprayer. There's a few accessories that comes with. And in terms of weed control, for example, weed control between crops like this. So the main thing with weed control is to avoid the chemical coming in contact with the crop so that it doesn't damage the crop. It kills the weeds but doesn't affect. And there comes the shield which is fitted at the front of the sprayer. What it does, it seals the chemical so that the spray drift doesn't touch the leaves of the crop so that it doesn't get damaged. It allows the chemical to just drift down towards the bottom of the crop to where the weeds are, so that you get a better control of weeds around your crop. But apart from that, this is what we have, and we have spare parts and accessories that you can always come and buy. And please remember, this is just a demo. We're using water, not actually chemical today. So this is what can be. And this one important issue is the tips. Most of the farmers are using worn-out tips, whereas you are losing. You don't get good coverage like this, and this drifting. So the chemical doesn't have a good coverage and doesn't serve its purpose of, for example, insect management. So you're not getting a good coverage. So it's very important to always get regulate. To calibrate your knapsack and get a better tip. That way it saves your chemical. And these accessories, believe me, comes with the spare tips, filters, everything that you need. That the farmer needs in order to be able to get a good crop and not to waste the chemicals that you need to use. I'm spraying for weed killers. It prevents the chemical coming in contact with the crop. So the chemical goes down to where the weeds are. So it's easier for me to maneuver around the crop and get the chemicals where the weeds are. So I'll be able to get a better weed control by using this without damaging the crop. Whereas if I use just this without a seal, there's a risk that if it's windy, spread it whereas the wind blows the chemical onto the crop, and that can cause damage as well onto the crop while I'm doing weed control. And it's also adjustable. If you tighten the nozzle, it becomes very fine, very thin, very broad. And as you lose it, you can see the chemical becomes more concentrated and heavy, sort of come towards the end until it's pointed out like that and reach further. And that's the beauty of this sprayer. You can always adjust. But if you need a good coverage in terms of insecticide application, you just need to tighten that and use that. That gives you a better coverage and a better coating of the insecticide when you apply the insecticide on the crop. So you get a better coverage and a better insect control, so that your crop can grow better. Very fine.
Coming up next, let's check out the accessories and nozzles available for these sprayers.
So you see, I'm holding in my hands the spare nozzles. These are the hollow cone adjustable, like the ones that's already fitted on the sprayer, which you can adjust to make it finer and make it dense. This is the hollow cone. It's not adjustable. It's just a standard cone sprayer, which is circular, that you can't adjust. It's best used for insecticides, and it comes color coded. The different colors means it has a different angle of spraying that is covered by the width of the angle of the spray that is covered by the tips. So this is one of them. It's just the hollow cone. This is the normal flat. It's not a cone. It's a flat. When you fit it on your spray, it forms a straight line, and it also comes color coded. There's blue, red, this is green, and the color coded depends on the angle of the width of the sprayer covered by this. The breadth, it ranges from 0.25 to 2 meters. The width of the angle that is covered by this. It's normally and best used for herbicide application for weed control. Especially when you walk into rows for row crops, you can choose whether depending on the width of the row, whether it's 0.5 meter or 0.25, then you can select which tip you need to fit into a sprayer so that when you do your spray, it covers the whole tip and you just walk into the rows and it just covers everything in a straight line. This is the deflect flat fan tip. It's similar to flat fan, but it's sort of deflected. Deflected, it means when you fit it into the sprayer, instead of, you can adjust it either it gets good straight or you can face it up and then it can go. But it forms a straight line instead of a cone sprayer. So it's a deflect flat tip, fan tip. It also color coded depending on the color coding comes with the range of the area covered by the chemical when you use this tip. So you can choose how wide you need to cover based on the angle that is covered by this tip. And it comes with the color coding, all the information is on the tip. And you can come and talk to us and we can advise you on which tips is suitable for your application.
If you're interested in purchasing any of the mentioned products, you can visit the following AgChem distributors. Or contact AgChem on the following numbers. You could even visit them in person. They're located on Wailanda Road in Lami.